Students, we are given this question to find the area bounded by the curves y equal to sin x, y equal to cos x. The points are x equal to pi over 4 and 5 pi over 4. Now, if you were to draw the sin x curve, the curve will be something like this, right? It will go up. Now, if you were to draw the cos x curve, then the cos x curve would come like this, and then it would hit the sin x curve at this point. Now there are 2 points of intersection, point 1 and point 2. Now this point that you see will be pi divided by 4. It's on the positive end. And this one which you see here will be 5 pi over 4, which on the negative end. So this is actually the negative intersection and this is the positive intersection. So have that in mind. And the curves, this curve is sin x curve, which you see here, sin x curve, and this one is the cos x curve. Okay, so the required area, therefore the area would be integral. Now you are actually taking x values from the two regions, 2 points of intersection. So that will be pi over 4 to 5 pi over 4. And two curves, y upper minus y lower times dx. Y, the change is for the x-axis. Now y upper is sin x. So that's going to be limits pi over 4 to 5 pi over 4. Y upper is sin x minus y lower is cos x times dx. Now if you integrate sin x, you get negative cos x. You integrate cos x, you get sin x. So the limits are pi over 4 to 5 pi over 4. I can rewrite this by taking the negative sign. So that is going to be cos x positive sin x, and the limits are pi over 4 to 5 pi over 4. Now this is going to be negative of, substitute the upper limit. If you substitute the upper limit, it's going to be cos 5 pi over 4 followed by sin pi over, sin of 5 pi over 4. This is upper limit minus lower limit. Lower limit is cos pi over 4 positive sin pi over 4. Now this is rewritten as negative of cos 5 pi over 4 is 1 over root 2 with a negative sign. Sin 5 pi over 4 is going to be negative 1 over root 2 because the intersection, right, the values will be same, followed by negative of cos pi over 4 is 1 over root 2, and followed by sin pi over 4 is also going to be 1 over root 2. Both of them are positive. Now this could be rewritten as negative of, if I were to take root 2 as a common value as an LCM, it's going to be negative 1 followed by negative 1 parenthesis parenthesis, and similarly root 2 is taken as the LCM, so it's going to be 1 positive 1. I can rewrite this as negative of negative 2 divided by root 2 followed by negative 2 divided by root 2. Okay. Now this can be rewritten as negative of, now negative 2 divided by root 2, negative 2 divided by root 2, both of them can be added taking the root 2 as the LCM. So we are going to get negative 2, which is equal to negative of, negative 2 added with negative 2 is going to be negative 4 divided by root 2, and that is going to be 4 divided by root 2. Okay, so you have got this value. Now you can simplify it if you want, because I don't want the root 2 to be in the denominator, so that would mean I would have to multiply by root 2 divided by root 2. So that would mean in the denominator you will get 2. In the numerator it's going to be 4 times root 2. 2 divides 4 2 times, so it's going to be 2 times root 2. The most important thing is square square units. Okay, so that is the final answer.